that she's self-sufficient. Really, self-sufficient. Like, you don't need anybody. Today we're going to be addressing CEE-C's matter. Yeah, do well to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. First of all, before I even start, I need to know why is it that we promote nonsense? If you've not been watching Big Brother, or maybe you just started watching at some point in time, or maybe you just have Instagram and to watch Big Brother, I'm just going to give a quick breakdown of what's up, how this whole thing started, and point it has gotten to right now. They all got into Big Brother house sometime in February, and this season the Big Brother decided to put the housemates in pairs, hence the name Double Wahala. Now, Toby and CEE-C is who we're talking about now. Toby and CEE-C were paired in the first few weeks of Big Brother. I think about 3 weeks or so. Toby and CEE-C were paired, and they shared the luxury room. Toby was the first head of house when they got into Big Brother house and chose CEE-C to share the luxury bedroom with him. Within that period that they were paired, CEE-C and Toby were all together most times as a result of the pairing and some other reasons, some other things. During this period, Toby was like a houseboy, or should I say a complete gentleman. I think I'd rather call him a complete gentleman. Toby will go and bring food for CEE-C. Sometimes you get double portion. Sometimes CEE-C will have problem with Toby because he went to the kitchen to bring food for her and he started playing. She will get angry. Toby will come back and beg. We all know what went on that period. It was Toby begging every day, one day or the other. Toby is always begging. Toby lost head of house and he still begged CEE-C because CEE-C got angry for some reason. For one reason or the other, CEE-C got angry. And Toby, as he lost head of house the next week, was still begging CEE-C. For so many flimsy reasons, Toby just kept begging. That period, a lot of people were insulting Toby. Some people were even saying, let the mother go and pray for him, let him come out of this kind of situation. And one day, Toby just broke loose. During this period where Toby and CEE-C were together, CEE-C made it in such a way that it would be difficult for Toby to talk to anybody in that house. CEE-C badmouthed Miracle and Miracle and Nina. Or let me just say Miracle, because Toby used to go to Miracle for advice, and Miracle is someone that will always tell you the truth. If you're wrong, he'll tell you that you're wrong. If you're right, he'll tell you that you're right. Anytime Toby is with CEE-C, she will always say, you think it's all those people you are following, they're all fake, they are not your friends, they are not your friends and all that. But we can see who is Toby's friend now. She even insulted Nina so bad that there was a time she was asking Toby, like, why would he be associating with those people that don't have anything that they want to do with their lives? And she said so many things. She always belittled other housemates. She referred to other housemates as them, they, them, their, as in, like, it was like she and Toby against other housemates. First time they said people should say what they don't like about people, it was the housemates that started calling CEE-C Delilah, to tell you that they were seeing all that was going on. Anybody that Toby had a discussion with will always tell him that he's being segregated and he doesn't really relate to the housemates. And this is not Toby's kind of person. As we can see now with his attitude and his behavior, that was really not his kind of person. I think it was after their pairing that Toby now moved on. At least there was really nothing that was binding them completely. And even after this, they were still having some discussions. But anytime they tried to settle their issues, they would never really come to a compromise. That was always their problem. So they'll argue, and they'll never settle. CEE-C made it in such a way that Toby was trying to molest her, because she said that, she didn't even say that to him, she said that to somebody in the house. Fortunately for Toby, he heard it, the person told him. And then that's when Toby started to beware of this lady, because for you to utter such things means that you're capable of putting him in trouble. And we saw what happened last season with Kemen and the issues that he had with T-Boss. He was disqualified for something like that. Definitely, if you're sensible, you become careful of this kind of person. She realized her wrongs there. Now all this happened, Toby broke loose, and we're happy for him. Personally, I was happy for him, because I don't see why a lady would just be insulting a man like that, or anybody at all, whether it's a man doing the insult. Because if it was a man doing the insult, I'm sure he would have taken it really personal, would have called it domestic violence or whatever it is. Really happy for Toby. Toby moved on. Toby was paired with Alex and they became close. Apparently Toby and Alex are crazy people, which is what we have seen, that they are crazy people. And that is, I think that is one major thing that you need in that house. You need someone that will always be lively, because you don't have phones, you do not have anything, you don't have anything to keep you busy per se. So it was a very good thing for Toby that he found someone that was like crazy. Most times they will always just start dancing or start just insulting each other, playing and stuff. That's what he needed in that house. Now, can you guys tell me what exactly Toby did that he deserves all the unnecessary insults that CeE-C gives him? If you say gossip, the last time I checked in Big Brother house, gossip was not prohibited. Gossip, if you want to gossip about him, you can go and gossip about him. This same thing happened when CeE-C was paired with Toby. CeE-C will always paint the other housemate black. The reason CeE-C doesn't discuss other housemates is because she does't have anybody to have that kind of discussion with. That time she will always go to 38 and Bam Bam to go and gist. But 38 will not welcome such. So they always talked about other stuff. We saw what happened when Chloe came into the house. It just brought out, it was like, this girl is a gossip girl. Almost every time they are discussing, it's gossip, gossip, gossip. The truth is that CeE-C is in a fight with herself. She's fighting with herself and nobody else. Nobody is victimizing her. She's a victim of her own issues. Would you advise someone that, let's say, would you advise your child to emulate such characters? If not, then why promote such attitude? Why do that? Really, it doesn't make sense to me that if you don't want somebody that you know or somebody that's your friend to be like that, so why promote such attitude or such character? And this is someone that is not even willing to change. She doesn't even realize that she does something wrong. That's the funny part. At this point, she feels like she's doing something right. That's why she's still in the house. And it's as a result of the fact that we have kept her in the house. People that, not we, because I don't think I've ever voted for her. People that like her have kept her in the house. So she feels like, okay, she has been doing something right, and maybe she feels the need to do more. Okay, she and Alex, they've been having their issues. Now this Alex girl, let's just assume Alex is so wrong. She's the wrongest person in this world. Now she composed a letter and she read this letter out. Long letter. In that letter, she accepted all her faults. She called herself stupid, foolish, all the possible names that you can call yourself. And at the end, she was like, I am sorry. This is to CeE-C, sitting on the head of house chair, listening to this. And this young girl still decided that at that point, what she should do was to defend her actions. Just like she's not to hate anybody, that she's self-sufficient. Really, self-sufficient. Like, you don't need anybody. And then people are out here like feeling bad for her that she's alone. She has told you that she doesn't need anybody, so why are people like feeling bad for her? The worst part is that she crowns this all up with a lie. This has been going on even when CeE-C and Chloe were gossiping. All those things, I decided not to talk about it. I said I was not going to talk about this CeE-C issue, but man, today one was just the height, and I'm getting to it. I'm getting to that. I'm getting to the today issue. Most of what I'm saying, I'm going to try to find those videos and drop the links. So just check out one or two. I think I should be able to get some of those links so you can like go to those videos yourself. Now let's talk about what happened today in the house. CeE-C is head of house. This morning CeE-C was reading out their task for the day and stuff, which was really long. And when she was done reading, she was now talking about the whole how they go about it and stuff. So Toby now asked for the paper for him to see, which is normal. Normally when the head of house has finished reading it, the other housemates get to ask for it if you really don't understand and you don't want the person to start reading it again, because it was long. And obviously if Toby had told her to reread it, she would have still had the problem with it. So Toby asked for it, and this girl shut him up and sat him down. Oh Toby, oh Jim. Toby sat down. Okay, no problem. I think at some point Toby now made some statements about him not liking CeE-C. He told her that he doesn't like her again and some things. And of course CeE-C will provoke. She got angry, started raining insults for good 1 hour or so. Initially I thought it was a task. At the point she was even smiling and insulting him. Apparently the task was for them to smile. Even if they are quarreling or whatever it is, they should smile. So I think that's why she was smiling when she was reading all those insults. That's after a while. Initially she was really serious. There's nothing she didn't call Toby. I cannot even start explaining that part. You guys should check out That Kitty Girl. I'm going to try to drop some pages where you can find what happened this morning. It was Toby did not answer her. I think that's what was even paining her more. She was like, okay, after now, go and gossip. Talk to my face, say it to my face. Toby said, I want to gossip. I want to go and gossip. She just kept talking, saying things. She said so much. She even insulted Alex in the process. She said, you think I'm one of those girls that you just do anyhow? Do I look like a student? Obviously referring to Alex, and Alex was there, but she didn't say anything. I think they've learned to ignore her when she's like all like that. Because of this, Miracle and CeE-C had an issue later on. I think they were outside and CeE-C now came. I don't know what she went out to do. She just went to look for trouble. And Miracle cleared her that, you think it's Toby that you're talking to like this that will not answer you? Obviously, if I was the one I'll answer you. That's what Miracle told her, that I'll clear you and I'll tell you the truth. And I've been saying it that the day CeE-C and Miracle have problems, then I'll know that the babe really has problems. Because Miracle is someone that tries so hard to avoid problems. I'm saying, okay, all these things that this baby is doing, is it that Big Brother is not saying it or he's not going to like do anything about it? That's what made me think that it was a task. But when they brought the pamphlet the next time, she was dethroned as head of house, and she was still really proud though. She was saying that the first girl in Big Brother to be dethroned as head of house. That's kind of silly. Sometimes I wonder how she sees things, how she reasons. Sometimes I really wonder, because I can't really comprehend. Now she was removed as head of house. Alex is the new head of house. So later on, Big Brother came and replayed the video, and Big Brother finished playing the video and issued CeE-C a strike. If you feel that all these things are right and you keep promoting this kind of thing, then we have a problem in this country, or we have a problem generally. I think some people don't really get to watch the show. They just see that, okay, everybody's speaking on her, and then they just like support her and stuff. I'm sure if she was not in that house till now, she will know that what she's doing is wrong. I think I've said enough. I'm just going to conclude now. Heaven helps those who help themselves. I think she quoted this part of the Bible to Chloe and also to Alex also. Heaven helps those who help themselves, and she has refused to actually help herself or even acknowledge her fault. So I don't see why people are soliciting and then pity for her, because her sister comes out to play the pity card all the time, and people will be like she's a victim of whatever it is. If they felt so bad that people are embarrassing the daughter or the sister and stuff, they should have quietly stopped campaigning for her to have come home since. I think she genuinely needs help. I'm sure if someone that we know is acting like that, we might want to like help the person in some way, at least give the person some kind of advice. The fact that Big Brother gave her a strike might call her to order, and she'll know that what she did today was completely wrong. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll meet you guys in my next video. Bye.